I will never forget the image of him when he said goodbye to me for the last time. So,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to GPTV. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Today, I have a story that is coming out of Spotsylvania, Virginia. And shout out to everybody in Virginia. Police have revealed that the father named Danny Sumner and his 6-year-old son, Donovan, tragically died only moments after the boy caught a fish from a Virginia river. Around 5 p.m. on March the 22nd, 37-year-old Danny Sumner and his beloved son, Donovan, went for a father and son fishing trip at the Rappahannock River in Spotsylvania, which is 60 minutes off Richmond. Danny's wife, Madeline Sumner, began to get worried after her family did not return home later that night, leading her to the sheriff's office around 9:45 p.m. She made attempts to call her husband during the day, though yet he often would not respond when he's out fishing, adding that he would not pay attention to his phone. When Danny is out fishing sometimes, he may not hear his phone. You know, he is very focused, Madeline told the outlet. Cops with the Spotsylvania Sheriff's Office took the boat landing and then found the father's car and cell phone on the dock of the river. A dive team was quickly called upon, and after jumping into the water, they located Danny and Donovan's bodies, saying that there was no evidence of foul play. Now, my condolences go out to the friends and the family of Danny and Donovan Sumner because the way that they lost their life was completely tragic. Danny leaves behind a wife and also a 2-year-old son. And also, Donovan leaves behind a 2-year-old brother and also a mother. One more time, my condolences go out to the friends and the family of Danny and Donovan Sumner. Now, Danny is remembered as a standout college basketball player that played basketball very well. And he's also known as a teacher and also a coach and a great husband. He loved to go fishing and also spend time with his sons and his family. What a loss for the mother and also the wife. I pray that, she has a clear mind to go through this, because this right here seems like it's very hard to go to sleep at night thinking about stuff like this, especially if someone has lost a son or a daughter or even a husband or any type of loved one that they may love. Now, this particular day, Danny went fishing with his 6-year-old son that he loves spending time with, having a father and son fishing trip. And, the mother and also the wife said that Danny loved to go fishing, and when he go fishing, he does not like to answer his phone that much.
when Danny's out fishing, sometimes he may not hear his phone. He's very focused.
Anybody out there that loves to go fishing, one thing that a real fisherman hates is when someone tries to interrupt them, because fishing a lot of times is therapy for some people. Some people like to go fishing for the sport, or just to go fishing to catch some fish, to take some fish home, to cook. But I believe that Danny loves to go fishing for all of those reasons, especially the bonding time that he had with his 6-year-old son. Now, the mother began to get weary, and also the wife began to get weary, because maybe she was trying to contact Danny to try to see, what's going on. She's calling his phone and she realizing that it's getting later, later, and later. So she began to get concerned and also weary. So doing what a concerned mother and a wife would do, she began to panic and say, what's going on? I have not heard anything from my husband or my son. Something is not right, because her intuition was telling her that something was not right at all. So it got late in the day, real late. It got into the PMs. And she realized, hey man, let me go to the police station and tell the police to go and do a welfare check on my son and also my husband, because I have not heard anything from them. But lo and behold, she received the worst news that she could ever receive in her life. Now, when the sheriff and also the police went to the scene, they found Danny's car and also his cell phone at the dock. In that moment, they began to know that, hey, something is not right, because we see no bodies out here at all. They have to be in that river. So the dive team came on the scene to look for their bodies, and they found both of their bodies in the river. Because during this fishing trip, Danny's 6-year-old son caught a fish and fell into the river. So being a concerned father, he went into the river after his 6-year-old son to try to save his life, and end up drowning along with his 6-year-old son.
But after a few more phone calls, when Madeline Sumner didn't hear from her husband and son, she got worried and called the Spotsylvania Sheriff's Office and headed down to the pier in their Fredericksburg neighborhood that connects to the Rappahannock River. When deputies arrived to the boat landing, they found Danny's car and cell phone on the dock. Divers were called to immediately search for Danny and his 6-year-old son, Donovan. Both of their bodies were found shortly after. Investigators say evidence shows that Donovan had just caught a fish and fell off the dock into the river. That's when his father jumped in attempting to save his son.
Very sad, y'all. This story here is very heartbreaking. The mother and also the wife share a memory. She said she remembered Danny teaching his 6-year-old son how to ride a bike without training wheels. Very sad, man. People, cherish every moment that you have with your family and also your friends that truly love you. I'm not talking about those fake people, but cherish every moment that you have here on earth with people that truly love you. Danny did not know that that would be his last day spending time with his wife, his 2-year-old son, and also his 6-year-old son that he was fishing with that day. And also, little 6-year-old Donovan did not know that that would be his last day with his father and also seeing his mother and his 2-year-old brother. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Stop living your life for everybody else. Enjoy every moment that you have here, because the only thing that you truly own is your life. It's not your home. It's not your cars and your clothes. The only thing that you truly own is your body, and your soul belongs to the Most High. So we sometimes get weary sometimes in this life. And I'm not trying to sound like a preacher at all. Sometimes we get sidetracked and begin to forget how great life really is. Sometimes we begin to worry about bills, cars, clothes, taxes. There are so many things in this life that can bring you down. But sometimes you have to sit back and realize, I'm doing good. I may not have that car that I may want, or that house that I may want, or even the clothes that I may want. Heck, I may not even have a bank account full of money, but I do have my life. You can get another car. You can get some more money. You can get some more clothes, but you cannot get another you. So enjoy yourself, appreciate life, appreciate the things that is good in your life. Stop worrying about things that you cannot change, you cannot fix. The only thing that you can change is your own mind and things around you. Stop wasting time with people that does not add any value in your life. Stop wasting time with haters. You cannot even worry about haters, because Danny and Donovan was not worried about anything like that the day that they lost their life. The only thing that they were doing was enjoying life. And I will encourage everybody out there, enjoy your life. Spend time with your children. Spend time with your wife. Spend time with your husband. Spend time with your girlfriend. Spend time with your boyfriend. Spend time with the people that really matters in your life, because you never know when the last day will be. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And y'all leave me a comment and let me know exactly what you guys think about this story here, because this story here is truly tragic. Only if they knew that that was going to be their last day. Very sad. Rest in peace, Danny and Donovan Sumner. Rest in peace. Until I see you all on the next video, holla at you.
He was the man husband and father I knew him to be, and more. You know, he was truly our provider, our protector.